Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Mizzle. That's my channel Mizzle14, and I'm back doing a review of MTV Catfish, Season 8, Episode 41, Nyhjee and Ciana. Alright, before I get started, I appreciate everyone who has stopped by my channel. Y'all don't know how much it means to me that y'all stop by and view my channel and also supporting my catfish videos. It has been my #1 best review on my channel. I do reviews, recaps of different shows, reality TV shows, social media. So yes, if you like my video, just subscribe to my channel, Mizzle14, and follow my other stuff that I do. I do Encore, put a ring on it, some other shows as well. Every Sunday I do a live reviews and talks. So catch me on Sundays at 4 o'clock on my channel and watch different other things from me and catch me live. Alright, so follow my social media that you see in this ticker going down. Twitter is Mizzle_grown, and Instagram is Mr. Grown. So follow my social media, follow me there, like, comment, subscribe to my channel, share my videos, and also get my name out there. And also join the family. I love the comments. I love interacting with people, and I love building my family. So let's jump right into it, right? Okay, this capture video, I'm gonna tell y'all that I wasn't really feeling that much. And I'm also didn't like how the ending went. I didn't like how the ending went because I got my opinions about that. Because I didn't feel too sorry for the person. Yeah, the person who got catfish revealed something at the end. And now it came to the flip side and said, oh, he did this. Now I gotta feel sorry for her. No, I don't feel sorry for her. And that's what it is. That's how I feel. I know some of y'all was like, damn, why you feel that? I said, listen, I know. So let me jump right into, because it ain't trying to be the long one, because it was okay. It was okay. All right. So we have Nyhjee. Nyhjee, 18 years old. He in Pennsylvania, and then he met a girl named Ciana. She also 18 years old, but she was in Delaware, so they're not too far from each other. So it's like an hour and a half ride from each other. And they have been talking. I think she hit him up on one of his posts. And she put a heart out emoji in one of his posts, and he saw that. He said, "Oh my gosh, okay." So he thought that's like a ticket to saying, "Oh, you like him," and stuff like that. And he ended up DMing her, and they had been talking for a while. So they've been talking for 2 years. So I guess they talking since they started with 16 years old. So that's how they little teenage love. That's cute. So they've been talking for a while, 2 years and stuff. And they have been talking on the phone, but they never video chat. And he always tried to pressure the video chat, but she always give excuses. I can't do this, I can't do that, I was doing this, all that stuff. Now, at the time, he was working at HVAC, so he was making a lot of money before the pandemic happened. And then he, I guess, got unemployment and was trying to find other things that he's trying to do right now. And she was working different various jobs, but one job she said she didn't mention, she worked in Dairy Queen. I said, okay, she worked there. So they've been talking for a while, and then he also mentioned that he had loved her after like a year of talking. They said they love each other and it's cute. And you know that cute little puppy love when you're so young. And he was giving her money. So it was one time she mentioned that her car broke down. I guess she needs the money and stuff. I don't know how they're gonna do. And he ended up sending her $303. So I don't know if that's like the total amount he sent them, or that was the amount for that car thing. But he said he sent her some money, and she didn't have no Cash App or something so you could send it. So she had no wire transfer, no wire setup. So she asked to send it to her friend, Manuel. Now I said that's kind of fishy there. Like she just sent to the friend. Who is his friend? Did he ask any questions? All that stuff. He was in the puppy love, so he just do that. He's so smiling. He got a nice little smile and nice name and everything. So I said, oh, this is a boy. And so one time they agreed to meet up. And he said he was gonna come down there. So he took a bus. Oh no, he took a train for an hour and a half to get down there. To get down there, and she stood him up. Now, throughout the whole little ride, they was texting each other. He got to Delaware, and she just stood him up, didn't say nothing. So he was pissed. He said he waited 3 hours. I would say, mind you, y'all, he's 18 years old. What 18 years old could be waiting in 3 hours? Yes, he's kind of an adult. He's a young adult, but he's a teenager. So it's his safety is utmost important to me. My child's now traveling an hour and a half away, 18 years old, to meet some girl he never met, all that stuff like that. Now I don't know if he brought his parents on or he told his parents what's going on, because if that was my child, no, you're not going there by yourself. First of all, I probably wouldn't have him to even go anywhere. First of all, if you never met the girl, no video chat, no, you're not going on no plane ride, or you're not on no bus ride. At the same time, he's 18 years old, he can make his own decisions. But at the same time, he's still my child. And you're not going there on it being not protected and you not being safe. So I didn't like that. So waited 3 hours. He was so pissed off. He was mad. He stopped talking to her, and then she reached out to him. At the time they were talking, they had little breaks. And during his breaks, he did mention that yes, he was talking to other females during the breaks. I said, I mean, that's standard. I mean, you never met the girl. It's not really serious. But at the same time, he still feel type of way about this girl. Like she makes him feel good, make him feel special. They talk a lot of things. When he fell down, she know what to say. So he really feels something for this girl, Ciana. And that's that. So I was like, okay, that's we gotta say, we gotta do that. But things does sound fishy. It could be her, it could not be her. So they say, you know what? They start investigating. They did a photo search. Nothing really came up with the photo search. So the next they did a number search. And what made that surprising is that the number search they found, the number search they typed up, it came up with no hits. And I said, hold up, not even a landline, not even a text tap phone, nothing. It shows 0 hits. I said, what kind of technology this girl have? Or what kind of deep pocket she got that she can put private her number, private her number, so nobody can find out who she is. Like it shows 0. And they tried 2 different phone number search sites. And it came to 0 matches, potential 0 matches. I said, that's kind of weird. Out of all my time I've been watching Catfish, they always come up with some hits. This is the first time I ever seen that they came up with nothing. So that was kind of bogus and weird. Then they did a name search of Ciana, whatever the last name they gave. And they searched like a race or something. And they said back to 2015 that they saw a name in Delaware. It was a racetrack, and she was doing track and everything around. She was 13 something years old in Delaware. So they said it kind of seemed like legit that she was part of that. She's that, and that could be her. We don't know, but it does see something that can pinpoint that name in that area at that time. So it is actually she's 18 years old right now, and 2015 she was 13. So all proves to me, it proves to me. It carried that something could be some kind of truth to it. It gets some hope at the end of the day. The social media search, it basically a failed search because they were trying to search for the manual name because it's the cash app the person that she's supposed to send the money to. And they come with a bunch of manuals, so that's nothing. So they, after all is said and done, the search, the investigation didn't really give that much results that they wanted to. And stuff, but that name thing. So that could be a little clue, a little hope, but that didn't really get much. So what they did is that they also called the Dairy Queen. They said, you know what? We find out she's Dairy Queen at the area, and let's call her. So they called, and some girl named Raina called, answered the phone call. She said, hey, that's Raina, how you doing? What's going on? And he said, I'm in need for Catfish. I just want to know, have you ever worked with somebody named Ciana there? And she said, well, I will pass around the information. Can you just give me a number, and then I will contact you, or somebody will contact you with the information. They said, okay, cool. They basically say that she was trying to get no information. She said, yeah, usually you don't get no information from people who just called you on the phone. So you just said, let me get your name, a contact number, and that's it. Click. So they brought Nyhjee up, and they tell him up to speed, and he was a little bummed out a little bit. But at the same time, he wasn't too upset. But it was something. So when the phone call came, they actually got a phone call. And they said, oh, what's going on? So she, they texted and said, hey, what's up? I heard you looking for Ciana. The time to talk. They said, okay, you get a Zoom chat. She said, I'm not comfortable going on Zoom, but I could call you. So they said, all right, let's call. Got the call. And basically a girl named Polo. She said, oh, you can call me Polo. And he said, Polo, what's going on? My name is Nyhjee for Catfish. I'm just wanting to hear the investigating the show and everything. I just want to know, have you worked with a girl named Ciana? And she said, yeah. And said, can you really describe her? And she said, well, she had brown hair, and she's a normal girl and all that stuff. And Nyhjee said, no, she always had blonde hair. Always blonde hair that I know of. And she said, so what's this about? Why you need to know about Ciana? Why you asking for her? And I said, girl, what you getting defensive for? Nobody asking for you. Sure. But at the same time, like, you called them. So if you didn't want no diverse information or divulge any information to them, you should have to text them or contact them. So she was trying to fish out information and see what they know or what they could tell her. But they wasn't doing much. So she was like, she's a nice person. I don't think she'll let a person she will let catfish anyone. I said, okay. But how do you know that? She said, oh, she's nice. I know her. She's a very nice person. She won't catfish anyone. She won't do that to anyone. I said, girl, okay, you really adamant. She said, well, I gotta go. Bye. So I said, oh. So they called that number that they just got a call from, and it still show up to zilch, 0. I said, yada, what's going on? So next day, they was like, what's going on? And Nyhjee is in a freaking basement now. Before he was in the living room. So it was like, hold up. You just white out the whole background? Like, everything was so colorful the first time he was on Zoom. The second time he's in the background was all white. So what the hell? You just robbed the place? He just took everything out there. So no, he's in the basement. And the parents told him to go downstairs. He said, he in Zoom chatting up in the living room. We need the space. So they got a text. They said, no one, let's text Ciana. Not Ciana, Ciana. And they text her and see what's up. So the minute they're talking, they didn't realize she read the message. Because usually they be on point. But she read the message, she responded back. She said, I don't know what's going on. And there's any page. She said, there's any pages that posted any pictures of me again, like Billy. So they said, oh, they should try to bluff on us. She tried to play us and stuff and make it seem like somebody using her pictures to catfish other people, but that's not the case. So they said, nah, we got, we still know, we here for us to get into the story. And just want to get information from you and ask you any questions so you can help us out. And she said, oh, like, so can you get a Zoom? And she was like, no, I can't. I got to talk to my mom. And I get back with you. And it's like, it's only taking a few seconds. You have to talk to your mom and everything. Like, we could talk now. She said, well, I got to talk to my mom and I could talk to you on the weekend. I said, no, not the weekend, girl. We got to talk now. We can't talk to the weekend. We got to talk now. So, all said and done, and Nyhjee was like, listen, we got to do this now and everything, all this stuff like that. If you don't want to talk to us right now, then so be it. And she said, oh, sorry, I can't help you. I said, girl, ooh, she caught them in the bluff. She's like, she was on it. She was on it. So Nyhjee said, you know what? They said, what is that? I said, what Nyhjee texting on the store? I was always here clicking on his end. He just told her, he said, yo, get on the damn Zoom right now. I said, damn, Nyhjee, you have to say like that? Yes, they would say, Nyhjee, you just blew a whole come up. Like, maybe she don't want to talk to her now. But it worked because she said, okay, I'll talk to you in a few minutes. I said, she must really like Nyhjee because she was dancing around Neva Kimmy, filling out her circle and like this. He said one of the texts said, get on the freaking Zoom now. She said, okay. I get on in a few minutes. So she got on. So she got on, she covered the camera a little bit. She covered the camera. And then when she got back on, she said, hello. I said, girl, you ain't happy. Happy, Ciana. Like, because she came on like she was auditioning for something. Like, hello. And it was actually her. It was actually Ciana. I will have on my thumbnail, I'm going to add the picture of Nyhjee and Ciana on it. And long story short with this, she basically said that they have been talking for a while. She does live in Delaware. She is 18 years old. The reason why she wasn't really dancing around the situation, she didn't think it was going to be any serious because her mom, she's scared of her mom. Her mom don't want to let her date. And she never really had a boyfriend. So her mom is kind of strict on her. And I wish I understand, when you 18 years old, you her mom's house, like, she got to be wary, especially for somebody you have never met. So, yes, as a daughter, yes, you got to be cautious about having your daughter meet some guy, random guy and everything. But at the same time, he got to be cautious about going somewhere else, an hour and a half away from his home, meet someone that he never met. So it's both ends, I could see. So they were talking, and she said, "Yes, I do see him as a boyfriend and everything." And I guess I might have to talk to my mom about him because yes, we haven't talked for a while. And she said everything was legit. She said yes, her car did actually blow down. She did have no router number for her Cash App, so she had to use her friend for his Cash App and get the money to him, and he took the money out and gave her the cash to help her with her car. I said, "Your mom is strict. She can't help you with the car. Like, why you gotta ask him for the money? That's crazy." All right. And she said, "Oh, that was so true." I don't know. I believe that story, but she said that's true. And she didn't sound like she was very defensive or vindictive or angry or have an attitude. So maybe I could say, yeah, she probably told the truth that she probably was scared. And maybe I thought that maybe her mom didn't want her to date a black boy, but she didn't say that. She said her mom didn't let her have any boyfriends, period. So I said, okay. So that's just sleep around. So she said, why you didn't tell him about not coming up there when you knew he was going to talk to you and coming? And she said, yeah, I messed up about that because I should have had told him and all that stuff. But when it came to it, I did want to meet, but then the mom and stuff, so I ain't had to get the chance to talk to him. I said, bull crap. Bull crap. All that time you was texting, you could have told him, no, come up. Or before he got in that bus or that train, you should tell him, don't come up here. But no, you waited till he got there till you chicken out. So that was messed up. So all said and done, all right. So Nyhjee said, I got something to tell you, then I didn't tell you. So we was like, what's going on? I said, what is this? Basically, his reveal is that he has been talking to other females while they was on break and while they was talking. I was like, I didn't say anything wrong with that. I didn't say anything wrong with that because at the end of the day, this is a catfish and you have never met this girl yet. So I don't see to put my real feelings or anything serious to someone who I never met yet. I was supposed to meet you, you stood me up. So to this point, I don't know if you was real. Yes, we talked. Yes, we had a phone call. We had never video chat. We never met each other. So no, the relationship is not solidified until we meet and actually see face to face and really have that conversation face to face. But you can say all bunch of yada 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 on text. Everybody could do yada 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 on text. But it's different when you actually meet someone. So I don't believe that y'all was boyfriend, y'all solidified. Even though y'all said y'all was boyfriend and girlfriends, or y'all supposed to be exclusive. How you be exclusive with someone you never met? You can't be exclusive with a ghost. You can't be exclusive with a ghost. I don't care you had a picture. You still ain't met her yet. So it was a ghost. Don't be exclusive with a ghost. So he said yes. So she's feel betrayed and lied to and said, oh, we have boundaries. The boundaries was basically today they say we're gonna be exclusive, they would be boyfriend and so there was nobody else, boyfriend, girlfriend, would be nobody else talking to. So he basically lied at that point. Yes, he lied. But at the same time, I'm not on 100% on her side either. Because I said at the end of the day, he probably won't have to go through all of that if you was up front with your meeting him and tell him the truth. What happened? What's wrong with you telling the truth that your mom probably wouldn't want him to date, but y'all can still talk a little bit and see how it is and ease this out, and maybe have your parents involved or something like that, whatever. But you lied too all this time. You didn't get no sister satisfaction that you was real. So maybe he thought he had other options he could in the bag. And yes, he feels some type with you, but at the same time, it's like it was something. You wasn't giving him something that make him so whole strong to not pursue anybody else. But yes, he lied. He said he was not talking to anybody, and he was. He should have just lied. He should have just told the truth. I said, listen, until we make it good and I see you, then I gotta do me. So he had to lie about that. But he's 18 years old, he's a teenage boy, whatever. But at the same time, to me, I feel like it was a switch that it was on her side. They feel sorry for her. I said, why are we so far? I was like, yes, it's nice that he didn't. It messed up that he lied. But at the same time, you didn't give him any choice in the matter anyway. If you would have met him or you would have been up front and you would have not lied all this time and keeping him in the dark, he wouldn't have had to do what he did. And if he did what he did, he shouldn't have lied. But at the same time, I didn't feel like that. I'm not 100% on her side. I didn't feel sorry for her. I thought for him, I was like, you know what? Y'all both teenagers. Y'all both go do things. You don't even think y'all gonna be that serious with each other. And to me, y'all can't solidify a relationship when y'all never met each other. Yes, y'all talked a lot. That's enough. But that would make me the fool if I met you, right? So I ain't like that. So at the end of the day, They calmed down. It was up to her. He said he's apologized. Yes, it's on her court. The ball's on her court. I said, okay, the ball's in both of your court, but whatever. Y'all want to put on the girl to make her decision because she feel lied to and she feel hurt. But I would say, girl, you put him in danger. Have him travel. You didn't stood him up. Have him wait 3 hours. Like, come on now. Whatever. So that's why I didn't feel too far for her. I'm not on nobody's side. I understand both sides, but at the same time, I didn't want to feel like, oh my gosh, I feel for her. Why he did that? Bull crap. You can't feel in relationship with someone if you're not solidified, if you did not meet. So all that little rules is out the window until we meet each other. So we can do all this talking on texting. But it doesn't mean anything until y'all meet each other. So, yes, whatever y'all set the boundaries, it's all set and dandy. Because you could have been still doing you. He had to share that. What about he never shared that? Okay, but he want to be honest. He did it. But at the end of the day, that's that. They started talking as friends afterwards and taking it slowly. And she didn't want to meet him and actually invite him up to the summer. And her mom could meet him. And that's the end of the story. Tell me how y'all feel. Do y'all feel sorry for her? Do y'all feel for him? Like I said, I feel for both sides. But I was not jumping the bandwagon and ish on him and be on her side because he revealed that truth. No, it is what it is. Should have met him, he wouldn't have done all that. And if he did all that after you meet him, then it is what it is. Then you just move on. All right, you dodge the bullet. But that was my MTV Catfish, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.